guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an exciting video. I always say my video is exciting, but this one has taken me a really long time because I am the definition of a perfectionist, and it's my camera and lighting kind of setup and equipment and just kind of like small short reviews because I get tons of questions on what cameras I use for selfies, what camera I use for videos, are they different? You guys know lighting has been a real big struggle for me. For some reason my room doesn't get light and it doesn't take in light, and I can have a bajillion lights and it still seems really dark to me. So I just have been really like struggling with trying to find the right setup, and I feel like I finally got something like down packed. But that does not mean that you need as many lights that I'm using. I'm gonna tell you guys like why I have as many lights as I do. It's because my room doesn't take light. But if you have like a regular room and a regular window and not as much like stuff in your room, then I feel like you'd be sufficient with like 3 out of the 4 lights that I'm gonna show you. A lot of people like using natural daylight for videos, but here in New York, I feel like our natural daylight, we don't get much of it, and especially here where I live, because I live right across the street from another building, so it doesn't really get too much light. Like, it can seem bright in here, but it's just not bright enough for my videos, so I have to use artificial lighting, and I use quite a lot. I first started off with a ring light, and I've always used a Diva ring light, and now I actually use 2 Diva ring lights. So I'm gonna insert a clip right now showing you guys what the setup looks like, and then I'll break down everything to you. Okay, so don't mind my mess. I just finished doing my makeup. But this is my desk tripod, and then this is my Supernova ring light. I have it on this desk tripod, and then I have the Nebula just for added light, but that's on a standard tripod, which takes up a lot of space. And then I have 2 softboxes back there, which basically just add light to the background. So this desk tripod is separate from the Supernova. It's sold separately, and I actually got to team up with Diva ring light to bring this video to you guys. So I'm really excited for that because I've been using Diva ring light since I first purchased a light. So for me to be working with them, it's truly an honor because I swear by a ring light. Ring lights are awesome for beauty videos because they distribute light evenly, and that's what we need. We need light on our face, we need light behind us. So I use the soft boxes behind me just to light up my background, but I'll show you what a difference the Supernova makes. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off so you guys could see. So this is what my lighting looks like without my Diva ring light, the Supernova, and this is what it looks like with it. Huge difference, right? It adds so much light, and I don't know, just brightens everything up and makes everything look so much better. So I love my ring light. It also has a dimmer, so I have it at the brightest, but I'll go ahead and show you. This is pretty much no light, and then you could just adjust it with a little dimmer. I love this idea of a desk tripod, especially for my product shots. I used to struggle with my other ring light because it's on a large standard tripod that I actually got at B&H. But I used to struggle because I would have my whiteboard. I just have like a tabletop from IKEA, and I would put my products on top and I would try to get inside of the ring light, and it's pretty much taller than me, and it was just a nightmare. So this desk tripod is awesome for product shots. The legs do adjust, like they pretty much get like flat, like they get really wide, or you can get it really tall like I have it, because depending on how you want to angle your video and how you want it to look. The ring light is just super important for me. I feel like without it, I cannot do my videos. So this is what my video looks like with just 1 ring light and my 2 soft boxes. I use the Nebula now just to kind of give light to my background. I've been using Diva ring light for a really long time. My soft boxes were actually a gift from my friend Donna. She purchased them for me for my birthday, and it was the sweetest thing ever. We hadn't even met at that point, and she gifted me 2 soft boxes. She is so down to earth, so funny, and I love her. So please support her. I'll leave her YouTube down below. She's absolutely gorgeous. In person, I was like, whoa, she's hot. I've seen other lights and they get really hot. Like, I've been near ring lights where they just radiate so much heat and give so much heat, where these are no heat. Like, I can touch it, I can sit in front of this and nothing. The soft boxes do give off some heat, but the ring lights don't. And I also bring my ring light with me when doing makeup. So I'm definitely going to be bringing this new guy, the desk tripod, with me because I can literally place it on the table and it's super compact, super easy to bring with me. It's not going to take up too much space when I'm doing a wedding, and I'll have that amazing light. So I love ring lights. They're a must in my opinion. So now let's talk about cameras. The camera that I'm filming on right now is a Canon 70D. And I love this camera. Now I have the standard lens, I'm like staring at it, the 18 to 55 millimeter, but I definitely want to upgrade. So if you have any suggestions on what lens I should upgrade to, I was thinking a Sigma lens, but I don't like the background to be too blurred because I actually like my background. I worked really hard on it, but I want it to be slightly blurred. So let me know what suggestions you guys have. But I love this camera because it has amazing autofocus. Now, when I started my YouTube journey, I started off with a Canon PowerShot. It was just a simple point and shoot, $100 or like it was probably like $150 at Best Buy or $180. And it was basically just to take pictures. But when I started my YouTube, that was the camera that I had and that's what I used. And you can look back at my old videos and it's night and day. Like, my quality is night and day. The camera and the lighting is so important. Then I upgraded to a Canon Rebel T3i, which was amazing too. I had that for a really long time. And I got that one because it has really great autofocus. But it was time for me to upgrade to the 70D, and I am so glad that I did. I mean, this camera autofocuses so quickly. Like, if I put my hand in front of the lens and then take it off, it focuses really fast, and that's what I love, especially when doing tutorials, when, you know, holding up a product or a brush. I want it to just jump right back to my face in focus. So I love this camera, and I love how it takes pictures. Now, I get a lot of questions on what camera do I use for my selfies. I use both cameras. So I use this one, the 70D. So whenever you see me on Instagram announcing that I have a video posted, like just uploaded a video. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. It's Beauty by Rosita. But if I'm announcing a video, it's most likely the 70D, and I use the flash on the camera to take it. I use this little guy. It's a Canon remote with my 70D. So I have already programmed it. And basically, when I'm ready to take a picture, I put it on the remote option, and then I just hit this, and it just beeps for like 10 seconds or 3 seconds, whatever I put it to, and it takes the picture. So I don't have like my hand awkwardly in the picture. It does have a self timer, but this is just a lot easier because I just have to click this rather than pressing that, come back, and pose. This little remote has saved me so much effort and so much sweat because I used to just like go crazy trying to take my pictures, and this is just a lifesaver. And I got it on Amazon, but it is the Canon brand. I'll have links to everything down below. So that's the camera that I film my videos with. And now let's talk about my other camera. So this is the Sony a5100, and I have a pink cover on mine, don't be fooled. It's a white camera, but I have a pink silicone cover from Amazon. I get everything on Amazon these days. I love this camera. This is so worth it in my opinion. I am team Canon all the way, especially with videos, but this camera photographs so well. For makeup kind of pictures, this photographs so well. It brings out the colors of your makeup. It really makes everything stand out. And get this, it has a skin smoothing feature. Yes, in picture mode and on video mode, you can have flawless Facetune skin all the time. I love that about this camera. Another feature that I love is the built-in flash, because I always take my selfies with flash. This is the most important part of the camera, I feel. It has a flip-up screen for selfies, so it's like a selfie camera. What I do is I just, you know, angle it from above with the flash, with the skin smoothing on low because I don't want to look too like Play-Doh, and I just take the picture, and it has like a self timer. If you don't know about this camera, then the next feature is also gonna probably like blow your mind, or maybe it won't. But it has built-in Wi-Fi. I take like a billion selfies and then just one mix to cut to Instagram, but those billion selfies, I send them over to my phone. So there's an app in the App Store that connects with the Sony, and it's called Play Memories Mobile. And you just set it up. It's really easy. If you're having trouble setting up your Sony to your phone, what I did is I just YouTubed how to set up Sony a5100 to my phone. And there was like a video explaining like step by step how to do it. All of your pictures are gonna come onto the app. It also saves it to your phone, and then you could delete them from the camera or just leave them there, or delete them from your phone, like whichever you don't like. And super easy. With the Canon, what I do is I just take the SD card out, put it into my computer, and then like send it to myself, but that's like takes way too long. I want instant pictures, so the Sony is my baby. This is also what I vlog with. This is an amazing vlog camera because it's lightweight, like compared to a DSLR, like the one I'm filming on. It has the selfie flip up screen because you can see what you look like in your vlog. Skin smoothing, the mic is pretty good on it. I mean, this is the camera to get if you want to look poppin' on Instagram or you want to vlog. I do see people using this for their Instagram videos, like little makeup tutorials, because it does have that skin smoothing feature. So of course on Instagram you want to look face tuned all the time. Unless you have amazing lighting or you change the lens on this, I feel like I would still go for a Canon for videos. That's just my personal opinion, but I do see some people create some pop-in videos with the Sony, but I would probably say keep the skin smoothing on low. You know what I'm saying. The last kind of tech tool that I use is this guy, and this is my microphone, and this is from the brand Blue. This is the Blue, I believe it's the Yeti microphone. I have the all black one. I got it on like a random website. I don't think they had it at Best Buy, the all black. It's like the blackout edition. And it's really simple. It's just a USB microphone. I plug it into my computer and I use this for my voiceovers. And you could really tell a difference between using a mic and not using a mic. I recommend the Snowball from the same brand, Blue, to start off with because it's a lot cheaper than this one and it does the job. But this one has different settings like directional, omnidirectional, so you can set up where you want it to pick up. So if you're sitting right in front of it, you can put the setting for that, or if you want all noises to come in, then you can set it up. So this has settings, the other one doesn't have any settings. This one also has a setting for the gain, and you can also mute it on here, and the volume. So I really love this, and I definitely recommend getting a microphone if you're going to be doing voiceovers, especially if you have an echoey room or there's a lot of noise in your house. A microphone like this is just going to pick up what is right in front of it, where if you get like a really cheap microphone, it's going to pick up all noises, like outside noises and all this kind of crazy stuff, and it's not going to sound clear. Think about what you like to see and what you like to hear when watching YouTube videos and integrate that into your own videos. Like, I really love to listen to voiceovers that sound really soft and clear and not too much background noise. Like, I enjoy that, so that's why I went ahead and got this microphone, and I still kind of want to upgrade it to an even better microphone, but I'm not gonna get too crazy yet. A tip that I have is to buy backup battery chargers. You can use a cord from your camera straight into the outlet so that you don't have to use batteries, like you don't have to just keep charging them. But because I have so many cords and contraptions, I haven't purchased that cord yet, but it's definitely on my list. But for now, I just use the batteries, and I always have 2 battery chargers for every camera. Because I don't have that cord, I always have to be charging my battery, and trust me, it's such a lifesaver to have a backup battery that's already charged. Also, as someone who loses everything or misplaces everything, buying tons of SD cards has been so helpful for me. So I usually have about 5 SD cards, and I keep them in this little SD card holder organizer because I'm crazy like that. I usually get the SanDisk Ultra Plus and 64 or 32 gigs, and that's pretty much sufficient for me, and I use them both on my Sony and on my Canon. But keeping them organized like this really helps so you don't just lose them, and you want to have more than one SD card because they get full, they stop working, you misplace it, it breaks, you just never know, or you don't want to delete the stuff off of it. Like, just have more than one SD card. Storage is so important. I do use Final Cut Pro on a MacBook Pro, and I love Final Cut. I haven't really dived into like extreme editing, but I will get there, like poppin' ass intros, I will get there. But for now, I just think Final Cut is just real simple for me. I started off with iMovie, so if you're a beginner and you have a Mac, use iMovie. It's free and it's built into your computer, and it's pretty much the same thing as Final Cut Pro. The new iMovie, when they did the update, is like so similar to Final Cut. Going from iMovie to Final Cut is like going from the Rebel T3i to the 70D. Like, it wasn't absolutely necessary, but I'm glad that I made the switch because it is an upgrade nonetheless. So I feel like you just need to grow as a YouTuber, and you need to grow as a creator, as an artist, and you need to upgrade your stuff as you go. So this is what I have. You know, I work with what I got. I do invest in my YouTube because I'm a perfectionist and I want you guys to be happy with the content that I create. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I will have links down below to everything that I talked about and other things that maybe I might have missed. I'm trying to incorporate a little more color into my videos, so I do have a pop of blue underneath my eyes. It's a Makeup Geek pencil. I'll leave details down below. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.